Howdy folks, how you doing? Frosty Piper 89 here. Smoking my Hardcastle's Prince with some Duke Albert by Sutliff. It's a Prince Albert match. This video is going to be a VR to Carolina Rose. And a little bit about my mom. So my mom, just generally speaking, has been the most supportive person in my life since I can remember. Just the most loving, nurturing, kind, giving person that you could ever hope to have as a mother. Her adventurous spirit rubbed off on me, I think. And I'm very grateful for that. She's always been very adventurous and fearless and artistic. She's an excellent artist, and she kind of incorporates a lot of that into her life. Art, I guess. Anything from painting, telling stories to her grandkids, even her cooking. My mom is Italian, first generation. She moved here when she was I believe she was around 7 years old, and she would even incorporate, I guess, an artistic sort of flair to her food. Everything was always just beautiful and fragrant and tasted amazing and nourishing, real food, you know. And so we ate very well. We always ate very well growing up. And in the West, we take that for granted, I think, a lot, just because it's the abundance is there. But as an adult now, I see just how lucky I was to have 3 square meals a day. Fresh, whole, real food, cooked expertly. I could always talk to my mom about things, problems I was having, concerns, or even those kind of maybe the things that you wouldn't necessarily want to share with people out of fear of judgment. I never had that with her. The fear of judgment, I mean. I could talk to her about anything, and and I always felt this what's that the word I'm looking for? Like an unconditional support in whatever I was doing. As a kid, growing up as a man, and especially as a man and a husband and a father. Um, that attention and that ability to be in the moment a lot of the time. As a man, I realized upon reflecting quite a lot on the matter, I realized that I learned that from her. To be adventurous, to live in the moment, and to really see the beauty and the intricacies in the little things that surround us. She's in her 60s now. And it's such a joy to see her with my sons. I have three boys under the age of 6, and you see this sort of this inner child come out when she's playing with them and telling stories and exploring and I feel and know that I'm very blessed to have her as the grandmother to my kids and a mother to me and everyone else who has her in their life knows that she's a very just an unconditionally loving, giving, wonderful human being. Now, just as a parent in general, I don't know that you would necessarily be able to ask for more as a role model, you know. So I have no negative memories whatsoever of my time with my mother growing up as an adult. She's always been the one person, if I got some kooky idea in my head, I can go talk to her about it. She won't judge me. She'll get strangely enthusiastic and excited about the kooky ideas, right? That everyone else thinks maybe are a little too kooky, perhaps. But as an adult, as a man, I feel like I couldn't have asked for a better mom, honestly. And despite the common sort of ups and downs and ebbs and flows that you have with the relationships, with your relationships with your parents, um, being able to sit here hours and hours meditating, I realize a lot more now than ever that she taught me a lot of things without actually teaching me actively teaching me, if you know what I mean. Leading by example, living in the moment, unconditionally loving others, being kind, being giving, generous with your time. And never wanting anything in return, you know. And I hope that as an old man in the future, that I still have that sort of that spark of creativity and childlike desire to play, you know. I feel like that dies in us, or is suppressed, or is, I don't know what the word is. It's beaten out of us, is what it is. Society has a way of snuffing out that spark, you know. And they never got hers. And I'm very grateful for that. Anyway, with that said, Mom, thank you. I love you. And I hope we have many, many more years together. With that, cheers, and we'll catch you on the next one.